So first off, you're gonna have to wrangle up some true man brutes. I can take these hits, but if you're lower level, maybe be careful doing this. Kind of lead them to where you want them to be. I mean, I have like a farm already set up, so like this is just me bringing them to where I want them to be. Alright, so it's a good idea to have stone walls because, as you can see, they break these dirt walls, but, I mean, I'm sure you saw, they don't break the stone walls in the first hit. The only issue is, if you let two of them hit it at the same time, they will break. Alright, so once you get them kind of in the close area, start fencing them off. Try not to aggro them, because they will break the fences. It's just going to make it harder. So, like, with no tools, I got two of them in a pen. You could use knockback, like I found that anchor axe, or just having the, I believe it's crown squid, I believe it's called, gives you bonus knockback chance, and they get hit by the knockback when you're doing this, so you can knock them back. So as long as you catch a few of them, you can have knockback against these guys. That's like the easiest way to like move them around as you want. And then like, you just let them kind of get into the place you want them to be. And keep fencing it off, break these fences, keep going. And honestly, since I only have two of these, I can just kind of... Oh, there it is. If you're one by one area, like, this is really easy to set up. So, as you can see, this is my other setup that I've lured them all in. Honestly, I might move these two into here, but I'm not sure if I can make it this small. With this, like, I have 7 in here currently, so I don't know if 9 could fit in this tiny space. It seems like you could fit about 3 in each square, but obviously since it's fences, I got the extra one in there since there's a little extra room. And this is perfect for just any sort of grinding. Like, as you can see, I already have summoning up all the way, which, like, they just released it, so, it's how it is. And obviously, best weapon for melee is clearly going to be the Stormbringer, but even just using this, like any sort of axe or just wide swinging, hitting all 7 of them, obviously this thing is insane for melee. So like if you're really trying to grind out melee, like the last like 20 levels, definitely try and get the Stormbringer. So just look at this. And the thing about the Stormbringer is it breaks blocks, but it does not break fences. That's why you need the fences, if you're using this weapon specifically. Obviously, the best ranged weapon for this is the Void Gun, because it pierces and does just this. And like I said earlier, the tornadoes count, and Rakar's soul thing counts as well. So, I mean, like, I just got, like, I'm like a quarter of the way for 97. Like, this should be one of the hardest levels to get, but let me just... I mean, like, yeah, Jesus. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is you gotta wait for that little green regeneration, like, so, like, yeah, right there, a little green regeneration. You do have to wait for them to regen. Keep in mind, I'm in hard mode, so this is, they have about 800 health, I think, in this mode. In easy mode, it's like 500, 600. Just keep that in mind, so you don't want to accidentally have to kill them and then re-wrangle the Shurmans. And like, even for, you can just do magic too. I use the Arcane Staff, but I'm sure there's a way better magic weapon. I haven't really figured it out. What would be the best magic weapon to use for this? But I mean, this thing shoots so fast, it's pretty much fine. +1 magic, yeah. I mean, I don't know how close I was, but I mean, Still, that was pretty quick. Obviously, don't use explosive weapons if you're gonna do this. Like explosive magic weapons specifically, because they will blow up your fences, I'm sure. Pretty sure. I don't know, feel free to test that out. So otherwise I would be using something like the Fire Staff or, God forbid, the Sun Caller. That thing is... I don't like that weapon, personally. It's a controversial, maybe. I don't really know. But yeah, I know, like, as you can see, I already got summoning. I would use the water tome. I'll go grab that real quick. So yeah, like, if you have, obviously using one of these, it's like, but, Tome of the Deep, since it just does, like, constant melee hits, is very good for doing summoning levels compared to the other two. And if you have a good summoning set, there's several sets of armor that give bonus max minions. I chose the best one because it's just the one I have. There's the Soul Medallion. I think you can get this from Alien Tech chests, and I think one boss drops it. I could be mistaken. I'm like, one of the... I think it was... Pudra? Don't quote me on that. And then, this is just bonus mana ring, because you want to have bonus mana to summon all these minions, because, like, this thing costs 55 mana. Like, if you want to have the most out at once, it's nice to have the bonus mana. Or, like, you could also just eat food as well. There's food that gives pretty decent mana buffs as well. But, like, obviously, you're gonna have, like, 5, even 4 of these just reds. You can just run around if you want. You can just stand here. Just gotta make sure you don't kill them, like I said. So yeah, this is... I know a lot of people have probably seen this already, but I don't really see anybody making a video like about, you know, using these. And obviously, if you don't have the Void Gun for ranged, just use like something with piercing. If you get enough of them in a row, you can just use piercing like a crossbow or something. Or I don't have one on me, but obviously piercing shot would be amazing for this if you don't have the Void Gun, because 100% Void Gun's the best for range. Stormbringer's the best for melee. Obviously these are the best for summoning, and for magic, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the Arcane Staff is a decent pick, especially once you get to magic level, like this magic level, like what is that, like levels 30 through 50. Because you'll get these first few levels pretty fast. But this specific one you would want to have on if you're using the Arcane Staff like I am, because 10% chance to recover mana on a critical hit. I mean, like, even if you're not having, like, because, like, that counts for the tornadoes, and it counts for the weird triangle projectiles from these two souls, like the crits from those count towards the mana increase. Like, if I just start railing on them, like, my mana is not going down. I mean, to be fair, this is my mana set, so I have extra mana, but, like, even with base mana, like, I'm still keeping that shit going, like, consistently. And then see the tornado activated, I'm just not running out. So you gotta just sit here, like, +1 range combat, I'm literally using this, and then I'm sure I'll get magic in a minute here. Does take a little bit longer. I'm sure there's, like I said, I'm sure there's some piercing magic weapon that's absolutely goated for this. But yeah, you could even get more of these dudes, I'm sure. Like I said, I could put these two in here maybe, and like have like a 4x4 or like a 2x2 space for them. You know, it's really up to how much time you want to spend wrangling instruments. That's it. Hope you like this. Hope it's useful. Bye bye.